What a bunch of clowns pointing things out. God, I hate people sometimes. Only a true genius like me can understand the true meaning of this video. Wow, Sanic, I didn't realize you were such an intellectual. Hello you, welcome back to EmKay. My name is Jack, the snack that smiles back. Today you are joining us back for some more disturbingly stupid people who seem to not realize that they aren't stupid. They're just, well, they read a lot, that's all they've got. Anyway, enjoy them justifying as to why they have no friends. I love being from the disowned kidney of Australia. Most of the world have no idea that we have come up with some of the world's greatest inventions. No offense to anyone else, please, but you're talking to a forensic music psychologist. I'm smart too. Just said most people have been tested with IQ scores. Skeptical. So am I. My IQ has been tested twice at 166 and 163. Not on stupid internet websites, but a professional psychotherapist. That puts me about 7 points ahead of Einstein. I mean, I'm not comparing myself to him. I'm absolutely no physicist and an amateur scientist. But my skills lay elsewhere. And my favorite, Einstein? No, this is a bit irrelevant.
What is the point of this? Who are they? Why are they talking about this?
I knew he was known for being arrogant, but he wasn't. But that's different. So am I. My favorite quote he used to use often is when someone interrupted his work and he would just ignore them and say, irrelevant. Legend. You sound like a complete Jack's rectum. Well, at least I'm not an egomaniac. And no, I can't be. My job is looking after people. You get back to your job delivering milk. Temperature isn't additive in nature. If a table in a room is at 25 degrees Celsius and a chair is at 25 degrees Celsius, then the temperature of the room isn't increased by 50 degrees Celsius. It would be neat if it worked that way. It would not be neat since the Earth would be as hot as the sun.
It does it Kelvin, which is the absolute scale.
Yeah, you deserve the downvotes.
I couldn't even begin to tell you how so far off you are. Also, I love that that's what some people will get from my comments. It reinforces how, my tiny wiener speaking, I'm light years ahead from so many people. I love it when I get reminded of that, and it's simplistic takes like that from my comments that help me with those tasty little reminders.
Because language and the literal definition of actual words. Also me, because I can make a full tank of this supposed gas, which is in fact a liquid, in like 30 minutes of work. Me listening to Americans complain about high gas prices, wondering why do they call a liquid fuel gas. Okay, as an Australian who does in fact call it petrol and not gas, I'm gonna side with them, I'm sorry. You're funny. I'm not a kid because of my age. I'm doing 18-plus-year-old international questions. I'm a nerd. Yeah, I know, I hate to say it, but sometimes bullying is right. Sometimes it's necessary. I have seen things now many times. I actually created a physics based off their movements and properties. The physics I created of studying these beings actually solves unsolved phenomena of quantum physics and particle physics. Okay, good for you. I prefer to watch scary movies than kids' movies. No one asked if you did. I am into spirituality a lot. I had paranormal experiences since a child. But since a child, what? What did they do to you? Meanwhile, someone's answers to joining a Facebook group. Are you tolerant of others' opinions, beliefs, religions, or lifestyles, etc.? A simple question to say yes to prove you're not a bigot. Sometimes, although stupid people genuinely tick me off. When your IQ sits at 140 plus, it's hard to not let it pick you off. Again, well done, you apply a lot of sunscreen, good on you. Why do you wish to join? Well, I want to know what this page is about. Have a scroll just like every other sigh-loving Muppet out there. Do you agree to the group rules from the admins? I agree. Oh, at least one of them they learned how to answer properly. Yes, I have genius-level IQ and was born into incredible poverty and will never be able to do much with that other than survive better than the next guy because I'm wired to solve problems. If I was born at a different time and a different sex, then it might not matter. Classism as an issue is still just as bad, if not worse than ever. I feel, honestly, that I would be good at anything I ever tried, an asset whenever I end up, but worth nothing to people who are actually running society, whom choose nepotism and wealth over intellect every time. Oh, they like being a nice guy, but instead of towards women, it's towards businesses. And society as a whole sees financial success as proof of intelligence, and that is just blatantly false. Those people have the time and the money to invest in crafting their appearances. They attempt to seem brilliant so that it is said that they deserve what they've earned. But in all reality, I could do their jobs better than them 99% of the time. Yes, that's a certain thing, right? If they just give you a chance. Nice employees do finish last. How do you value your intelligence? A lot of people really honest in the 172 there. 605 say average, 782 say above average, and 131 are kidding themselves. She knew what was up when he seen her drop the drink. When he saw her. This is a very valid construction in many people's spoken vernacular. In an informal setting, there's absolutely nothing linguistically wrong with the what they wrote. It's look at me do a big word, right? Are you ready? I'm gonna do a big word. Morphosyntactic function, to my guess, seems to just be to disambiguate between the passive and the active voice via mutation.
Oh, big words. Well done. You did a big words. Yeah.
However, the mutation is not a vital component in establishing meaning. Ergo, the construction's flouting of the rule is fine, and about as much a bastardization as splitting an infinitive, which you surely do often. Another note, every time I see them do a big word, I imagine them just trying to push out a real big poo.
Ergo! Vis-a-vis! Concordantly!
Is it my imagination, or are the producers of these commercials aiming for a single-digit IQ audience? If so, they're succeeding. I've never seen such a collection of to celebrate brain-dead productions in one place. Makes Sesame Street look like a primer for particle physics. Do you think you were smart? Tell me, Reddit. Tell me this totally honest and absolutely legitimate way to prove you're intelligent. Wow, look at that. Most of the people think they do have an above-average wiener. Who saw that coming? Absolutely everyone. Hey, it's Blank from Hinge. Hi there. You said you were free Thursday? I was wondering if you wanted to grab a cup of coffee at this place in the Hills Starbucks and maybe get to know each other a little?
Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work. You seem nice and all, but I have standards. Obviously, you don't. I'm trying to build a vision and work towards the finer things in life, and that starts with people on my same wavelength. Starbucks just fix up the vibe. Thank you for being so upfront and honest. I'm glad I didn't waste my time with you. Maybe it has to be with tiny wieners. I also avoid stupid adults, so it must be that. Oh my goodness, look at this lovely wall of text on a video titled Manipulation Techniques. Of course someone so self-indulged would peruse such a video. I outgrew my father and matured faster, so now I have become the teacher. Oh, sounds like someone's dad still hasn't picked up the milk. I went away for any years though. I understand a lot, but always am a humble student. I'm sure. Read the Kybalion for mental power and art of seduction. Oh god, of course. Oh no. Well, all Robert Greene's books. Then read all Napoleon Hill books and all of Jim Rohn and Dale Carnegie books. I'm not a great person at all, but I can read and retain knowledge and change faster than anyone I know. Oh, you should work in theater then. Love all the costume changes. I was born April 10th, 1986, when Halley's Comet came closest to Earth ever in history. My life has been extraordinary, beyond belief, because I make up half of it to make myself seem like a better person. I live it, but I need help. I really do. It's lonely down here when everyone else is shut off and, ignorant. You sure they're shut off or they just hate dealing with you? See, there's a big difference in that, and it's got to do with you. I want more of what was taught here. I really like the Black Swan guy too. You both have equal good stuff and says more than anything. I hold this up with the highest of knowledge. You must learn to survive in the blah blah blah. Yeah, we're done here. 9. If you give me a bad vibe, I'm going to ban you immediately. Someone as great as me shouldn't have to be around lower level thinkers such as yourselves when I'm a higher level thinker. We get any frauds up out of here immediately. Man, I'd love to join this sort of Discord chat just to see this, just to witness this. All these intellects pretty much fighting like teenage girls in high school for to be on top. This is a picture of an asteroid crater in Arizona. Look how close it came to hitting the visitor center. Wow, no way, so close. I'm glad people on the internet are smart enough not to actually take this series up.
I'd say that the crater was actually there before the tourist center shone. In fact, the tourist center was probably built for people visiting that crater.
John Oliver isn't funny. He just curses and yells with a British accent. I see your perspective, but it's kinda cathartic to hear some dude go, "What the f***?"
frick?
At an awful systemic issue on television. Oh, I don't watch TV for current events. I get actual real information.
Oh yeah, from where?
Reddit. Man comes from the apes. Darwin's theory also states that man survives due to being the strongest. Scientifically, both of these are false. Man does not come from the apes, nor is an animal, as it is actually not known where mankind comes from, nor did we survive as the strongest, because before us, there were giants, all of which documented at a prior 14 to 25.5 feet tall, genetically, scientifically, and officially proven. So what gives? What gives is you likely watch too many conspiracy documentaries from the History Channel. Nothing wrong with being offended by this. I grew up in an area where it seemed like every other word had 4 letters. I don't like it, and I will never be convinced that it's a good idea. I am currently a Tesco mobile customer, but will look elsewhere as a direct result of the ad. It's just a new class of people that are forming. The scum who teach their kids to swear and fight, who watch MMA and become armchair wannabes. People like us with dignity and class are a dying breed. And that is why, Stacy, you have to sleep with me, because I'm special. I have the special seed for society. The thing I'm learning most in this sub is how many supposedly obscure words I use regularly. I love Wordle mainly because it gives me what I consider to be solid proof that I'm smarter than all my friends. Okay, well, now to be fair, Wordle does in fact give you this kind of ego boost. As someone who did nail a word on their second try compared to my friends, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not one of these people, I swear, but I'm pretty smart. 0 is not odd, even, or negative and positive. It is absolutely nothing. It's impossible to draw a perfect vacuum, because there are still particles and atoms. However, numbers occupy a theoretical basis, i.e., you can owe money, so you are in the negative or red. You are obviously a D student. You understand addition in the positive, but never grasped the full picture. And you think that's it, they're gone now, that's it. That's all they wanted to say, just some stupid condescending words about the number 0. Nope, they're back to brag more. I corrected a typo. Did you see it? I just drank a 12-pack of beer, and I'm smarter than this guy. I'm just imagining a young Hermione from Harry Potter drinking a 12-pack of beer, typing this on her laptop. It's just, yeah, perfect. Ah, lovely. You've made it to the end of another YouTube video. Well done, you. Before you further procrastinate on what you're meant to be doing today, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Have that notification clicked on the bell, do the little dingy dong with the bell thing, because that helps support the channel. Seriously, appreciate all the love you give us, and genuinely looking forward to seeing you all again very soon. In the meanwhile, though, I do have to say farewell. My name has been Jack. Feel free to say hello to me via the link in the description below. You've been a wonderful snack, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.